So I have two text boxes in here. The first one, when I click, it automatically selects the second text box, but the second box can able to operate by itself. And if I unclick and first re-click the first checkbox, the second checkbox would also enable. The coding here is I had two state variables, the first checkbox and the second checkbox. Initially, those two variables are false, but as soon as the component loads, the component did mount, you have to do a business logic in here whether your first checkbox is true or false, and depending on that, you can able to set the second checkbox value depending on the first checkbox value, and the rest of the things you can just do an input checkbox and another input checkbox. This is very important in here, the name, the first checkbox and the name second checkbox, because if you have multiple input checkboxes on the same screen, while you click on one text one on one text checkbox, it would trigger on change for all the checkboxes. So you should able to have each checkbox a unique name, and once inside the handle toggle, what you do is you try to check if the checkbox checked is the first checkbox or the second checkbox. If it's not the first checkbox, if it's not the second checkbox, then you check both the values. If it's the second checkbox, which is the default case, if it's kept if, then else you can only select the second checkbox. But this is very important in here. This would this would check the second checkbox depending on the value of the first checkbox.